Oh man, yeah, I'm feeling it today, man. Um, I don't really expect many people to watch these videos. I'm mostly doing this for my kids, so just in case I lose my battle, just in case I can't make it through to the other side of this. Wanted to leave a record, but man, it is really daunting. It is really overwhelming. I mean, I'm not a naive young kid. I've been through the ringer several times already. I know this system. I know how corrupt it is. I was just listening to an interview. Someone talking about a lawyer was talking about how everyone involved in the family courts, they know how corrupt it is. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. But you know what? It's their paycheck. They don't care. They don't care. They know. He was talking about. They know it ruins the kids. They know the women are probably lying. They know it's all a racket. They just don't care. And of course they do. I mean, they go to law school. They study the Constitution. They know what they're doing is illegal constitutionally. They have to. I mean, unless they're idiots. But, I assume at least not all of them are idiots. So anyway, as I said in my last video, I'm going to try to figure out a way to do a class action lawsuit. Thing is, I am totally isolated right now. I have never been so isolated in my entire life. And, this is how she's kept me on the hook for 15 years, is that she's severed my relationships with everyone around me. I still have my work, but I work remotely, so I don't really see anybody. And I just really miss my friends in other parts of the country right now. It's hard to do this alone, man. It's real hard. Your mind starts playing tricks on you. It's like I'm in solitary confinement or something. The system is so evil, man. It's just so overwhelmingly evil. Like all this stuff happening in the news. It's kind of weird to watch. You know what I mean? I have a very open personality, so I kind of follow everything, which kind of I think gives me a different perspective. Because a lot of people, they pick a side or they won't listen to a certain kind of rhetoric, or it's like, I like to see it all. I want to know what everybody thinks. You know what I mean? And boy, just to see what's going on right now, man. You got one group of people that are, man, if anything is gonna push these people to revolt, man, it might be this whole Epstein thing. Then at the same token, you got people just completely absorbed in other things. You know what I mean? It's just strange to see. It's just so strange what's going on in our time. Like, the struggle that I'm enduring. Yeah, I've been through a lot of pain, man. A lot of painful shit. A lot of fucking... This woman driving me to the edge of my sanity, but... Oh, hair's bothering me. This is something else, man. I try to remember when I go through hard times that, something good's gonna come at the end of it, but It's rough, man. I'm not like, I'm disciplined. I'm smart. I know how to find information, right? But all of my skills are digital or intellectual, right? I'm a computer programmer, software engineer, writer, researcher, all these things, right? And I feel like I'm just lacking in the skills that I need. Like I need more hands-on skills, right? I don't know. I just need something to occupy me so I don't lose my mind. I was thinking about renting a car just so I could have, go somewhere. Even though I pay close to $700 a month for a car. Such a joke, man. It's so hard to keep track of the facts. This is the battle. When someone is trying to gaslight your whole existence into oblivion, it's like trying to keep track of the facts, man. That's my story, that's my life, that's everything I've experienced. And it's just being pulled away by this fucking ruthless liar. Like, just ruthless. Like, I might as well be honest, man. I'm just gonna say there's a reason why ancient cultures put some women to death. There's a fucking reason. Some women are just ruthless, evil creatures that will not stop. And, you could think what you want. I've always respected the law. I'm not gonna go hurt anybody or anything like that, but, man, I understand it. I understand why they did it. Everybody thinks it was, primitive or vile, and you probably think I'm primitive and vile for saying it, but then again, you don't have the discipline I have either. You don't have the ability to withstand this kind of torture. You don't have the ability to withhold from sexual gratification or the ability to withhold from poisonous foods. Like, you don't have the what I'm trying to say is you don't have the clarity of mind I have right now. Everything is stripped away. The loneliness kind of fucks with you a little bit, but at the same time, the raw emotion sort of clarifies everything, and all the things and places you're afraid to go in your mind. And look, to be clear, I don't want to hurt anybody. I never wanted anything bad for this woman. I just wanted to be a good husband and a good father. And I always kidded myself that this woman heart was in the right place. I don't think it was, man. I really am starting to think she had evil intentions from the very beginning. I think her entire plan was to break me, and she is so frustrated and angry that after all this time she has still not been able to break me. And I kept telling her, you won't break me. Like, I'm just that I'm a very stubborn person. You ain't gonna break me. I'm gonna find a way. You're gonna have to kill me if you want to stop me. Told her that. Tell everybody that. It's the truth. I said that in my last video, I think. I'm a very rare type of person, and I don't mean that like trying to make myself sound special. I mean, like, I have an interest in psychology and specifically the science of personality, and I've paid to have my Big 5 personality tests and my Myers-Briggs personality tests, and my personality type is just very unique, which is another reason, I was a good target for a narcissist in the first place, because I was already isolated you know, just from being so different from other people, so intellectual, so introverted, so disagreeable, but also so open, which is a rare combination. It's a weird combination, actually. It doesn't happen a lot, at least statistically. So, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like an alien most of the time, you know? Anyway, yeah, I got a bunch of meetings tomorrow. I'm going to meet with the private investigator again. I'm going to meet with the lawyer, talk to a lawyer. I don't know if I'm going to hire them or not, but I'm going to tell them my plan, consult with them, and see what they think. It's probably a bad idea, honestly, but I don't know. I don't know. I just want to see what they have to say, I guess, and then I don't know, man. This loneliness is just crushing. It's crushing. Like nothing else. I guess that's how she kept me trapped here. If I get through this, you know, I wasn't lonely. You know, what's so funny is I wasn't lonely when I was out, you know, where my friends are. Even though I was alone most days because I had a lot of stuff to do, I would go out into the mountains. I did see my friends at least once or twice a week, which does help, but just the place, you know, people are a lot nicer out there too, I guess. I spent a lot of my time alone out there too, but I never felt like this. Never felt like this, man. This place is evil. I hate this place. I never want to come back here once this is over. I never, ever, ever want to come back here. This place is a cesspool, man. I mean, the family courts are evil everywhere, but this in particular is probably like the Viper's Den. This place is evil, man. And I'm gonna play my best hand. I'm gonna really try. I'm pretty discouraged today. You know, my spirit was on fire yesterday and I really felt like I could do it. Today I'm very discouraged just thinking about the overwhelming, you know, it's the banality of evil. It's the malaise, it's the apathy towards corruption, you know. That's really what I'm up against. Like, how do I make a case about my constitutional rights being corrupted to people who already know they're being corrupted and just don't care? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try it anyway. This ain't for me. It's not for them. It's not for anybody but for my kids. It's just for my kids. I'm here suffering through this fucking hell. I could have stayed where my friends are. But I know my kids are not doing well right now. Because I know how she is. I know how controlling she is. How manipulative and isolating she is. Everything she did to me, she's doing to them. It's disgusting. It's just really just... Ugh. So I said earlier, when ancient cultures used to put certain kind of women to death, man. A woman who will turn against her own children for the sake of her own vanity, that's an evil woman. I don't think that there's any fixing that kind of a woman. At least not in a culture that allows her to run rampant. You know, maybe if you held her accountable, gave her some kind of consequences, but in this fucking culture that just lets her get away with it, man. Everybody thinks that fathers are pieces of shit. You know, I have a lot more understanding for men who walk away in these situations now, because this shit is fucking brutal. It's a psychological mind fuck. It's made to destroy and enslave men. It is a perfect fucking prison for the male mind. That's why I say it's a spiritual battle, man. I ain't never believing in God more than I do right now because of just the pure evil that I can see. Like I said, being celibate, keeping a clean diet, keeping exercise up, getting sunlight, making sure that I don't lose my fucking mind, getting my work done to the best I can. It's eye-opening, man. It's like good versus evil. Like, I've never seen evil. It's like visceral. I can feel it. I can feel it. Almost feels like a demonic force just oppressing, presiding over these fucking corrupt courts and this just fucking evil system. It's just darkness, man. And I guess if any of you do see this, I don't know how many people will see this, but if you do see this, you believe in God. And I guess please just pray for me, man, because this is a dark battle. This is a very dark battle. I'm trying to take on a system that has been devouring men for fucking generations now. It's gonna fucking come at me, man. It's gonna try to destroy me. And I have to destroy it. For the sake of my kids and for the sake of future generations, I really, really hope I succeed, but we'll see. I'm tired of being a coward, though. I'm tired of living as a slave. I made my choice. I'm not going to do this anymore. As, incompetent as I feel sometimes, no matter how much discipline I get up, I always feel incompetent. At the end of the day, somehow, I always feel like there's so much more that I need to know that I don't, and unprepared, and just don't know what to do half the time, but I know I need to fight this. I spent the last 15 years of my life lying down and not doing anything. Letting the fucking states, letting this fucking siren of a woman just fucking dictate my entire life. I'd rather be dead. I'd rather fight for what's right and fucking die trying to protect my children from this fucking evil, this visceral fucking evil that I can feel. I can feel it, man. And I'm not, something I've noticed is that the intensity of the experience of celibacy, like monasticism, I call it monasticism because it really is a spiritual practice in my mind, but most people today say semen retention or celibacy, but it puts your brain into such a different space that it really, a lot of people have asked me if I'm on some kind of drugs or something. No, I'm just, first of all, I'm feeling all of the emotional weight of 15 years of fucking corruption from the state, from my own weakness, from this growing psychosis inside of this fucking insatiable woman. Just all of that. No filter, no escape. If I was on drugs, I'd probably seem more normal, actually, because I'd have something to shield myself from all this. There ain't nothing, man. It's just pain and fucking, whew. Like you wouldn't believe it, man. I know why people run from the truth. I understand it now, I think more than ever. Because it is a fucking bitch to face the truth, man. It is fucking hell. Especially in dark times like ours, when the truth is so fucking brutal. But again, I've made my choice. I would rather do this. My kids deserve it. The future of this land, this once great and beautiful land, now perhaps condemned, but I have to fight anyway. I have to try. Alright, well, I guess I don't know what else to say, so